We go to the Ashanti region now, and the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly has started the first phase of the relocation exercise of transport unions from Kejetia to some designated areas. Now, the move is to pave way for the work to start on the $298 million Kejetia Central Market redevelopment project.
Exercise has been categorized in 3 phases. Long journey drivers will be relocated to the Efia-Kobi lorry terminal in phase 1. In phase 2, another set of commercial drivers will be relocated, while in the final phase, the rest of the commercial drivers will be relocated to the race course. Some drivers have already moved to the Efia-Kobi terminal under phase 1 of the exercise. Some of the drivers have moved to their designated terminals, but others insist their allotted stations are small and not conducive.
We support the developments they want to bring here. The unplanned manner in which it is being carried out is our worry.
But the public relations officer of KMA, Godwin Kumanyami, said all the commercial drivers have to comply with the directive.
Quite incensed residents there. Now reporter William Evans Inkum has been following the development and adds that there is currently a bit of anarchy at the market as some of the traders are still selling on the streets. And he's joined us on the line for more. Evans, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Do we have some security men there to ensure sanity?
Martin, very good afternoon. Martin, the current state of kejetia can only best be described as a state of anarchy because it appears there's no authority as I'm speaking to you now. Now, the traders are applying their activities on the main streets of the central business district. Parts has been kind of taken over by the commercial drivers who have turned that place to a parking lot, while the traders on the other side have also taken over the other side. So that is the situation here at KJT. I mean, it appears there is no authority, and it is a sad one, Martin.
We are told that the Efia-Kobi market area is not fully occupied. Why are the traders not willing to move there?
Martin, I'm sure your guess is as good as the over 1 million inhabitants here in Kumasi, because that's the question everybody is asking. If you go to Efia-Kobi market, as I'm speaking to you now, there are a number of pavilions which are yet to be occupied. And the big question is, why are our traders still trying their trade in the street, whilst we have a lot of spaces at the Efia-Kobi market? Who is to ensure that the traders move to Efia-Kobi market? Now, what I have gathered indicate that there is kind of a standoff between the traders and then the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. And as I'm speaking to you now, the traders are even praying to the court that to compel the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly to kind of compensate them or find a suitable place for them before they move on. Now, what they are praying the court to do is that they actually quoted Article 18 and 20 of the 1992 Constitution, which talks about the right to own a property and what has to be done if that property is taken away from you. Not confiscation, but if that property will have to be taken over by the government so that a particular project will commence, as we are saying in the case of kejetia. Now, the traders are saying that that compensation has not been realized, and that is why they have placed an injunction on the kejetia project at the moment. So on Wednesday, they will be going to the court. So if you ask me, why have they not moved to the Efia-Kobi market? Well, my understanding is that when they move there, there's money that they will have to pay in order to get places there. And that has barricaded them from not moving from the central business district where they are applying their trade at the moment to the Efia-Kobi market.
And finally, Evans, have you been to the Efia-Kobi market yourself, and how does it look like? What can you tell us about that place?
Efia-Kobi market is one of the biggest satellite markets in the Kumasi metropolis. That market was strategically planted for, let me say, a multi-purpose function, if I should put it that way. And it is even named after the mother of the Asante Hene Otunfo 82. So you ask yourself, why should the market be left like that? Now, it's becoming a shadow of its own self, Martin.
Okay, thank you very much, William Evans Inkum, TV3's Ashanti regional correspondent, and monitoring developments that we are told that they have taken over some streets, and we hope that the issue or the situation doesn't escalate.